found a vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But people always want more. Despite a promise to shutter its labs, the GRE continued its research in secrecy for military purposes. It didn't take long for a variant of THV to escape into the world once more. More rapidly than anyone could have predicted. The few who survived now live in small enclaves. The only means of contact between distant human settlements are lone individuals, brave
Oh shit. That shit was sweet. Out of the tropics, Madeline stopping. That was some shit. That's about as fast as you get for now until you get back to your jits. Backwards until you get back to your jet. Backwards. Flips. Have habit. Stop stabbing at it and just go back to the shit. Fuck that chicken. Damn. Ooh. Check my arm out real quick. Shit's sick like a goddamn octagon. Like a goddamn triangle.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Fuck off. Get up there. Radio? I just imagine that Grand Theft Auto 6 won't be short of the only game that everybody's gonna play from now on. Whenever they start announcing it and shit, they got to completely not revolt, but completely redo the game.
Hakon.
You're finally here. Let's go. When Yana heard you were coming, she grabbed Sarah and they left. Seems they weren't too fond of you.
Hey, where are we
Oh,
calm down.
shit.
Let me see. Let me see. I'll help.
Fuck! Wait!
I'll help. Show me. Relax. You're gonna pull through. What's that? The wound from the Lazarus? You say you killed Lucas.
If not for those brass knuckles, it would only took a few seconds to do the job. I thought he was a better fighter.
The fuck are you saying?
No point denying it with this wound, right?
So you carved out his tattoo and planted it on Barney.
Waltz, he ordered the kill.
You're working with Waltz and you didn't tell me? You piece of shit.
Oh, you don't get it, kid. Waltz would have killed me, you see, like he killed Dylan. And anyone who defies him. I have to get out of here, get it? I couldn't have told you.
Why? You know he's the one who tortured me in the past.
I didn't tell you in order to protect you. So what if you find out something about your sister? Waltz will kill you.
Where is he?
Fuck!
Where is Waltz?
Supposed to meet him under the electric car factory in the GRE tunnel. Hey, then I'm fucking dead here, understand? They're gonna kill me. You'd leave me. You'd leave me now.
Stand on his knee. You're lucky I'm not a murderer. Yet. Yeah, plus you gotta tell your part. Everybody needs to know that you're guilty.
I should you die for what you did.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm gonna find that sniper first.
Need the shit out of him.
A life for a
Hard as
life.
fuck.
After that, we're fucking done.
Man, fuck. All those people are dead. All those women. All those baby makers.
Shut up. I'm done listening to your sage advice. Let's leave it at that.
Find something to hide behind.
Tell me something I don't already know, Hakon.
I thought you supposed to use his goddamn binoculars or anything. Oh shit!
I know, I fucked up.
Let's leave it at that.
So
those boats fly far and fast. Find something to hide behind.
Tell me something I don't already know, Hakon.
Get the fuck down here. We got this fucking thing here. Oh. I like the way that sounds. I like the way that sounds. Oh, shit, motherfucker. Where the fuck could you possibly be hitting me with a ball from way the fuck over there? Yeah, bro.
Yep.
We talked about that last night.
Clever fucker. Shut the tank.
Yeah, that motherfucker is dirt bad. My bad, I'm irritated and shit. This motherfucker is 0. Yeah. I started writing one of them last night. Oh yeah, no we didn't talk, yeah, no, those are good too. I could be in a better, fuck out. I don't know who the fuck this is, probably one of them goddamn girls. Nigga. That's not me at all. I'm not running through that shit. Bitch! Done it before? Shit. Yeah, no, yeah, they good. I'm trying to think of what I would do to the, I gotta listen to them again. I like the second one better than the first one. I mean, even though I'm sampled on there. That one's good too, but, you know.
I got
I don't goddamn muscle in your fucking.
I see him, Aiden. He's sticking to the roof. Go.
You should be able to set all that shit on fire. I'll run you up out of this bitch. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. You starting to understand now. Yeah. Kind of like that. Princess.
Watch out for all the chemical waste.
I got eyes, Hakon.
Immunity low, fucking community low. Man, they can soak that fucking sunlight up. I did not even realize I had this. Of course, it's gonna fuck up my vision too.
Watch out for all the chemical waste.
I got eyes, Hakon. Yep, I'm fine.
Clever fucker. Shut the tanks.
Okay, bet.
Fuck! Hakon, I'm a shit duck.
Run, boy.
That prick's got an eagle eye.
I see him, Aiden. He's sticking to the roofs. Go!
What the fuck? Nigga. Alright. Shit. Bro, I must think somebody else. Nigga, this shit, yeah. Which I got a fucking visitor in here right now and shit that wanted to prove. She can't tell whether or not I can hear her or not. Yeah, bitch, I can hear you. And I hate when people do that shit, man. She's obviously somewhere, but man, nigga, you would be sorely impressed if you knew what time it was with me. Like, nigga, I'm not a show off though, you know what I'm saying?
Hakon, I'm a shit duck.
Run, boy. Run.
That prick's got an eagle eye.
I see him, Aiden. He's sticking to the roofs. Go!
Yeah, like, yeah, you can fall that. I mean, well, I don't know, man. Fall that and then fall back. Oh! Shit. That's a woman.
Drop the ladder.
Well, so much for surprise. We figured something out.
This motherfucker killed all those people, dog. He got all those people killed on purpose and shit. Working for goddamn Waltz.
Still in one piece.
For now, yes. I gotta get behind him somehow.
I'm gonna walk through here. I want to play that Witcher mod versus first person because that would be interesting to watch the mist turn into shapes and shit. You have to walk around one, you know. Throw you off the goddamn roof, huh? I feel you.
Fucking William Tell. Can't to be like that.
Who else wants to kill you, Hakon? Ader? The PKs?
I lost track ages ago.
It'd be different if somebody came around to say something endearing or something, you know. Motherfuckers, they get a little, they learn something and they start, they immediately turn into difficult people to deal with and shit. I can't stand you. Well, man, kill yourself. Fuck wrong with you? You can stay on that motherfucking side. Have fun. Meanwhile, you got weirdo motherfuckers over here trying to control shit that they ain't in control of. Shit's funny, dog. Trying to fucking own every goddamn thing. Jump all the way over there. Somebody wants acknowledgement, but for no other reason than to just be acknowledged. Not like they deserve to be acknowledged or they are compatible or anything like that. I told you a lot of people's goals right now is to try to make shit seem appear crazy, just so people end up in nut houses and shit like that because you don't want to believe what the fuck is happening around you. But I'm sorry to say, you're gonna have to let go of that shit. And I appear this way because I can't stop thinking about talking about it. But hey, I'm actually getting better at catching that shit on film. You know, presences and shit moving and shit like so. It's like so fucking prevalent now that you can catch that shit pretty much moving around. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, I have loose roomies. So just attempt to jump up. Was I supposed to jump on it and then swing around on it?
For now, yes. I gotta get behind him somehow.
Don't mind me.
Who else wants to kill you, Hakon? Ader? The PKs?
I lost track ages ago.
Dirty motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that the people who made The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, is the one making Behemoth. So they got all this time to work out the mechanics and the way that shit gonna move. Dog, that shit gonna look sweet as hell, man. I think Assassin's Creed, they need to wait. They some beginners. They should base it off of this. They should try to keep it like this first, and then try to get into the Nexus VR aspect of it, because they're gonna fuck it up. That shit gonna be whack as hell. Your ass over there. Oh, I love that shit you put on the end of. Come here.
What?
Why are you protecting that asshole?
Who sent you?
Fucking Santa Claus. This has nothing to do with you. You gotta pick your friends better.
Why are you hunting Hakon? Was this about killing Lucas, or?
Tell Hakon that it's not over yet.
Hey. Wait. Ah.
You got a goddamn parachute too?
Hakon, you still alive?
My meter's still running.
Hakon, she got away. But you're safe. For now.
Fuck his safety.
There was a woman. Fuck.
Yeah? I don't think she likes you. That sounded personal.
Personal, huh? Doesn't usually narrow it down. But I know who it is. Watch out for her, Aiden. She's one of the most dangerous people you'll ever meet.
Noted. Now I'm going to the central loop.
Beware of wolves, Aiden. Renegades have appeared all over the center, and he's working with them. He's looking for the key you've got.
I'm done listening to your advice. Sophie, I'm gonna need your help getting to the center. The guy who was supposed to get me there, well, things got complicated.
Nigga, if you don't fucking tell the truth, this guy's getting on my fucking nerves.
Still fighting. They
Ah, well,
barricaded
you know.
themselves inside the tunnel. I can't help you.
What about our agreement?
Relax. Listen, there's another way through. An old tunnel under the hills near the Tango Motel. It was used by smugglers. Peacekeepers didn't even know about it. It's been closed for years. But if you manage to start the generators, you might be able to get to the center.
And you're telling me this just now?
Sorry, Aiden.
Why the fuck do you think?
But most of all, I have to help the Bazaar. Good luck, Pilgrim.
Man, fuck everybody. But what the fuck? That's what I mean. This nigga was smart like me. He'd already figured that shit out. You gotta watch Park, whatever the fuck that is, and I'm like, this motherfucker, it's this nigga. Want to relay that information to the person you can trust the most, but also maybe the least of a threat, and then y'all fucking converse over, and then y'all fucking debate over how to relate that to the next biggest threat, and then shit's done. Unless that was in the game and I couldn't do it without bite another fucking apple. Unless it was in the game and I couldn't I just had to be smart enough to just go do it instead of following the game prompts. retarded. Your ass is stuck in a loop. You just get stuck in a different loop. Ain't like that. Them apples. Shit. I got ups. One goddamn explosive left. That's crazy. Is that really necessary?
Locked. Gotta find another way.
Road closed ahead. No. There's something that looks watch out for people who like to use nasty words. Like, you know, just nasty words. Ew. That's gross. That's festering. That's ugly. That's like that shit. Keep the people from around you. Like, flat out. There's a reason why they do that type of shit. Word association is very important. The words, the association, word groups, what they associated with, and modes of thinking, ways of thinking, and shit. Okay. This is why I keep trying to stop cursing. You know. That's gross. It's just fucking, it's just disgusting. It's, ew. Fucking all that. Bitch, go sit down somewhere. Well, yeah, I'd walk away from your ass. Get out of here. I mean, unless they're actually referring to something that's actually gross, like this shit, this game, you know, that'd be different with it.
Yeah, kind of. Bit busy.
Just letting you know, we've detected movement among the PKs. They're looking for you. Take care, and good luck.
Yeah, probably because I'm helping you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I might have a lot to do with it. Shit. Well, that did not look big enough to squeeze in, did it? Oh, smoking. Hang a rope from there for next time.
The GRE tunnel. This could be the place Hakon talked about, but no sign of Waltz.
Oh man, I thought you were a goddamn person for a minute. Shit. Bones are a good sign.
Damn it. Maybe there's some kind of generator around here.
I love that military grade shit. It'll work underwater. Yeah. I just don't like that because of how big it looks, you know? Immunity. Peaches and cream. And inside of that is some type of wire mesh that's damn near unbreakable. Well, unless you use the right tool, you can cut it. back together pretty easily. You know? What?
Just what I needed.
Toro! Oh, was the end of his ass? Oh. Damn, that was a waste of dynamite. Yeah, fuck you, Gollum. I mean, Grendel. Lock everybody else outside and let them eat each other and shit, and then he turns into that. Locked himself in here with some spores. Good for him. I mean, I guess. But as you can see, he's a smart guy. That's neither here nor there.
Well, look what's behind door number 1.
Hey, you don't call, you don't write.
It was
I did
such
call.
a promising friendship.
Waltz ordered Lucas's death.
Detective Aiden won't rest until he solves the case. You expect me to believe you? Why would I?
Because Waltz is here.
Hang on. Boys, search the tunnel. Why would Waltz have Lucas killed?
To weaken the PKs, to put a wedge between you, spread chaos. I don't know his plans.
I fucking hate politics. And you picked the wrong side. What else is there to discuss?
Vader! They're attacking the headquarters! Missouri! They took the metro station!
What the fuck?
Come on, grab that door.
This gun did it.
Quiet.
I warned you later.
And I warned you
The
earlier.
electricity's off. We need to find the fuse box. What's going on here? Who turned it off?
Who do you think?
You're gonna be a smart ass now.
I'm just saying, let's get him.
Well, you can't escape anyway. Okay, search for the fuse box. There should be a utility room nearby. Hepper, check the other entrance. You two search that tunnel. It's a maze, but if Waltz is hiding here, he had to leave a trail like any slug.
There's no goddamn fuse box in there. guess I'll just fucking hang out there.
Peppa, do you have anything? There are some wires, but it's all flooded. This doesn't look good, Lieutenant. The equipment's been shut down for 15 years.
Keep looking. Hopefully that's not the reason for the short circuit.
Oh, shit.
Someone was here. They yanked out the cord. Okay, that was tough. Even for me. Who else could have come? Damn. Someone must have locked that door.
Big Trouble in Little China. Didn't even see you there. What the cell? Where you at?
Hey, somebody's in here. It's him! Get him!
Jack Matt's leash.
Save it for your trial, just before they cut your head off.
Do you really think that's how this is going to play out, Lieutenant? Lucas's death was just the beginning.
You admit you hadn't killed. Take it.
Why does his death bother you? You're not enjoying your new role? New status, new challenges, new possibilities. Don't I deserve a thank you for making this possible?
Nicely put. Now enough of your crap. Cuff it, Pepper.
I'm glad you finally joined us.
Shut up, Walt.
Now, give back what you stole from me. Give back the key, boy, or you will all die.
Fuck! Pepper! What are you waiting for? Kill it!
You've done. The little boy wants to pretend he's a grown-up, but he's no grown-up, just a precious little boy.
Vampire. Can I still get to the center of the earth?
This one's dead too. He ground him in the fucking thing. Over there. Someone's moving. Boss is in the factory. Let him know. Something weird about him. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. I get to claw people to death? Oh, man, look like it. So I gotta do it quick, huh? Look.
What the hell? I had found him. What's happening to me? What happened here?
I'm in the car factory. Over.
The key. Walt has the GRE key. This is it, Walt. I'm coming for you.
Oh, shit. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Welcome to Steroids Anonymous. When did you start using? When did you start using? Oh. Woo! Once was a beautiful place. I'll be living up here. Catching rainwater. So Bethesda made Star Citizen instead of Elsewhere, and I really just feel like, well, maybe Elsewhere is actually a new game. Based off of what I see of Star Citizen, it looks old. I mean, just with some new mechanics, but it just looks old to me. That shit looks last generation. Like this. Everything that's coming out right now, I think is stuff that's been in the works for a while. I'm waiting to see what they build from the ground up, from scratch, you know what I'm saying? Or at least use some of the stuff. I guess you gotta practice with somebody, but fucking good, man. All right, back to the game.
We going upstairs? Wait!
Damn it. I got drugs? Why? Better calm down, bro. Damn, dog. That motherfucker. Fuck, he's doing all that cool shit for. Alright, that bitch like this. You know? I should be able to flip it back and forth. What game is that where you can flip the knife up and then flip it back down? You can use it this way and you can turn it this way. You gonna do that shit every time you swing the knife? Bruh. Out, man. I'm gonna need that. Oh. Little skull reflected in the blood and shit. I told you I'd get you one day. Sweet design. What the fuck I'm supposed to do when I catch Waltz? Don't seem just regular to you. But look, I can. The future of Naughty Dog. Uncharted remake. Whoa! You'll be alright. Can you get back up here? Goddamn, my arm came off, bro. Fuck. Who was that? This is disfigurography. Boring.
Where is he?
What's your superpowers, motherfucker?
I already killed you once. This time, I'll do it right.
You know, you seem more like a father figure to me.
You're one of my curious. Good. Before I kill you, you'll get a chance to witness something spectacular. Everything comes full circle. We return to the beginning. And now, you will witness history in the making.
History? 5 years old. You torture kids. We were kids.
You were part of something greater. You owe it to me that you are still alive. That you are stronger than others, special. That you are stronger than I could have imagined. Yet not as strong as me. Any last words?
What have you done to my sister?
Sister?
What have you done to Mia?
Aiden, you're alive.
Run.
We gotta take it. What the fuck?
Okay, maybe. Yeah, come on. Oh, she held my hand. Well, you can start a romance and shit now. Where the fuck is she at? Better come on, bitch. Definitely chasing those legs.
Get the fuck out of there!
Whoa. Is that still him? Damn, he's getting closer. Oh, fuck. I see that. Boy, get out of here. I'm coming. This motherfucker right behind me, goddamn. Get the fuck up there, bro. Jump your ass up there. Fuck you doing? Oh! Hey, look, I clipped my fucking, took the top of my goddamn head off and shit. I clipped on the edge of the vent and shit. Whatever the fuck. That's exactly what happened. Well, bitch, stop closing the goddamn door behind me. What did you say about getting off heroin? You get all the best parts, don't you?
That was close. Right, now talk. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Aiden, and you? Why are you helping me?
Show me your arm. Come on. I won't bite. Well, not hard. We have something in common. I was one of that crazy fucker's subjects, too.
Yeah.
Mia, did you know a girl named Mia?
Yeah, did he?
No. Who's Mia?
She's my sister. We were at a GRE place together. I have to find her.
Well, if she's alive, she must be pouring herself for water somewhere in the city.
What?
Not that I blame her.
What are you saying? Fuck you!
Whoa, gotcha. Sign of the times. The world we live in.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I have to find her.
Everybody gotta be a fucking whore now.
Let's fuck out of here. Not sure we managed to ditch that psycho.
It's horrible. It was the wrath of goddamn Khan. Genghis Khan, that is.
Wait! Hell, she's fast.
Oh, she left me her heart. I know that. So,
The entrance to the central loop's not far away. We'll be safe there.
we? Brown sugar, babe. Thank God that motherfucker is not following me anymore. That's what she said.
here!
Bring him in.
Earth to Aiden. Man, we're just a million miles away.
That happens all the time.
Do you have nightmares about what he did to us?
All the time. That's why I want to kill the fucker. Waltz is number 3 on my list.
What about the rest of the kids who were in the hospital?
Oh man, someday someone will write a book about it. And it ain't gonna be a bedtime story.
Metal Gear Solid is on this motherfucking way. Splinter Cell gotta hurry up.
One guy though. He'll sleep with a knife in his hand for the rest of his life. And the refrigerator he converted into a shelter for himself. That he'll never leave. We didn't organize a therapy group, if that's what you're asking.
A knife in the refrigerator, huh? He's got it good.
So, Waltz experimented on you? When? How long?
When? It's blurry, the time I spent there. But I was a lucky one. Managed to run after a few weeks.
I don't remember you.
I'll take that as a compliment. Those who do don't usually have fond memories. Most prefer to forget me, if they survive.
Yeah, but you ran.
Sort of.
Wait, you got a hit list? Seriously?
Do I look like I'm kidding? The city's got a lot of trash, and I'm the maid who's gonna make it the capital of cleanliness.
Who else is on it?
Besides Waltz, Butcher, Hakon, and... You know what? It's a very long list. There's a few small fries that deserve a bolt between the eyes as well.
know what everybody else is going through, but this shit is hard work. This shit is not a joke at all. I can see how some people would turn around and say, fuck that, and run in the other goddamn direction. Excuse me for saying goddamn if that means anything to you. I think it's a mental anguishy trap to feel that way. Maybe God cares about goddamn, or maybe, you know, wherever it is we live, self-producing, you know what I mean? Sphere, man. Remember I've been saying sphere? You see what they got in goddamn Las Vegas now? 10 damn years I've been saying it. Ain't I been saying it? 10 damn years I've been saying it. Nah, man, for real. It's yeah. Whew. Ooh, yeah, I can look at my arms. I work on them some more, you know? I guess I'm looking like legs in a minute. More legs. Legs. Harataki powder, man, helps. You know, with all that vibrating here and shit, you got that going on? Which I think a lot of people do. So, I guess I got it all my sinuses. That too. Mucus and shit. You got, I don't watch, Forbidden Knowledge, you know, like that. I mean, I see it sometimes. I'm sure I hate when everything's commercialized, you know. Anytime when I see commercialized, I'm not saying that any of that is like, you know, fake, false, or anything like that, but I just feel like anything that becomes viewed by millions of people and shit is altered. It's never gonna be exact, but then again, it could be exactly what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? But it just don't feel like it. Check that out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Check it out. Respond to it. No, yeah. Feels like bait to me. But I gotta watch it and all that shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch some of it and be like, you know. But I don't know. I got some programmed to go the opposite direction, you know. I see millions of views on some shit that I'm like, I was talking about this shit 6 years ago. Or maybe longer. Yeah, about 6 years ago. And they buried that shit. Buried it. And then the next year, then they buried it some more. And then my internet connections are fucking up and everything's all fucked up. But then you have this out there and this shit's got millions of views and it's accepted. And I'm like, no, something wrong with that shit. Something wrong with it. There's something in there. No, niggas might be pawns. I don't know. You know? Not to say they are. I'm not put that in your head. I'm just saying, but that's how I feel about shit. Like, no, what you bucking me with 1.9 million views and shit. So there's 1.9 million people doing all of this shit. Where's the rest of the population then? Who the fuck am I seeing outside? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm trying to say. But then again, I mean, I don't know. Oversaturation too, though. Well, he's giving his hands. He's talking about the drink. I mean, that's, you know, word. I don't know. Not like I'm looking for something to be wrong, because some people just do that. Yeah. Like, I would have to see it in the whole, but you know, but like it's like the Grays, like Nixon and them, when they gave them the technology, or the guy who made the water machine that was able to, able to create an engine that used water that run cars, or could run any car, and he had it hooked up in his backyard, and this happened twice because another guy did it after him, and more recently a guy did it. I think another guy hooked up to what they did. Okay, anyway, what they did was they didn't take it apart. I mean, they didn't break it and nothing like that. They sabotaged it. They went in there and they reversed something, so it still ran, and he wouldn't notice that it was still running. You know, he would notice the problem because it was still running. So it was still running and shit, but they had went inside of it and then reversed a couple things around and shit, so it didn't produce the same thing that it did before. You know what I'm saying? Just a little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's just too much of that. You know what I'm saying? And the enemy ain't went nowhere. You know what I mean? Now, so you got conversion and shit like that. I mean, and then some people just have to, you know, they have to convert into whatever the fuck because it's the time. So, or whatever. But I'm just saying, when things are too accessible and too easy to get to and shit, then monitoring spirits galore. You heard? Let me just say that. Got a million of them bitches. I gotta shut shit down 24 goddamn 7. I'm like, yo, it's retarded and shit. You know? But whatever. I don't really care. You know, shit, whatever, man. You know? I'm like one of those guys who like to lift weights and shit, so when I see an opportunity to clear it, I don't. And I let that shit just boom. I ate 12 dozen eggs. I'm that nigga. Bitches pile up and shit, and I'm just like, bitch. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah. And then without sage, and I'll clear everything, and I'll use all that shit, and then my fucking, you know, spirit has to rest and all that whatnot. But my spirit's fine. And then I do it again. That's what I think I kind of told you that before, but that's what I do. Shit. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you can always lean on somebody else for help, which I do have help. I have guides and spirit guides and all that kind of stuff, and ancestors or whatever. But also, everybody ain't good, even ancestors. So, you know, discernment, plausible deniability, you say? Proper discernment and shit like that. I still have to listen to what's inside, which is why they want to be so close to you, so that you can't tell what's inside and what's outside. You know, like a good friend of mine, well, I would say a good friend, of mine, but we're friends, you know, but you never know if you're good friends or not. But I would say we help each other out a lot, you know. He said to me, you know, I gotta talk to him. I'm like, yeah, you know what, we're good. No, but no, man, hey, man, everybody has their fucking familiars and shit and all that kind of crazy. So, yeah, but no, there's a difference between a voice that's coming from your head and one that's in your head and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's about to be, you know, you better find out a whole lot about the universe, I think. Which, like I said, you might know already, but I don't follow normal trends. Rachel. And I don't follow normal trends and things like that and shit like that. I go with my own flow, kind of, sort of. So, yeah, man, that shit smells good. That smells good. You know. But yeah, man, it's a mental exercise and shit, you know. But it's specifically for, I have to clear a lot of things regularly. You know, I'm pretty good at it. I mean, without being any good at it. You know what I mean? Not that there aren't partisans, things that you can study, you know, to learn. But I feel like everybody learned from someone or somebody, and those who didn't had to learn for themselves. You know, I feel like the right people, by partner I mean mentors and partners and things like that, and partner if you want to be specific about relationships and all that shit, which I'm not really seeking out, will come along. You know what I mean? So I don't really trip. I've been given a gift to, you know, discernment. Most people have, to be able to do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's already innate. Like, it's innate. It's inside of you. So yeah, that's why everybody else wants to be there. Which is why it's very important not to just go about, you know, divvying yourself up and handing yourself out. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm gonna check more of that stuff out. But like I said, knowing that millions of people are watching one thing, it's like that's wild. You know what I'm saying? This apartment above me is empty. Nobody lives in there. I know they don't. I've been up there a couple of different times, but for some reason, somebody always seems to pop in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain time and shit. But I'll go up there and there's nobody in there and shit. But they'll hear somebody walking around. And they'll just circle around in the fucking apartment. And it's always particularly when I'm talking like this. They'll get a broom and just be sweeping and shit. But me having been a carpenter or been, a journeyman, and a laborer and shit like that, basic things like flooring and tile and all that shit, nigga, I know how long it take to do that. It don't take that long to do that shit. You should be done. You should have been done. Why you fucking around? Nah, I ain't counting your eggs or your hens and shit, but I be like, what the fuck you doing? But like I said, I make sound assessments and shit. I be like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You know what I mean? Which is why it's hard for niggas to catch me off guard like that. That's why I don't got no record and shit. If they try that shit, like, hey, you doing outlandish shit, I'll be like, yo, nah, this don't make sense, that don't make sense, that don't make sense. I collect data first and shit, then I'll be like, boom! I'll be right up on your ass, nigga. You have to get somebody else. Yeah, but it's weird shit like that, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you doing, dog? Not saying that that's in particular the case right now, but I just noticed it. Like, yo, been some time, dog. Been some time that you've been working on that floor that don't need to be worked on for real. You did you did the baseboards and shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen the work you did. You should have been done, nigga. What you doing? You know what I mean? You fucking around is what you doing. Right. You doing that shit right over my head. I'm gonna break your goddamn hand, bro. I'm serious. Stop. Quit fucking playing with me. Oh, wait, well, then don't do that shit right now, nigga. Pick a day to do that shit. Pick a weekend or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you need to talk to whoever the fuck hired your ass, nigga. Like, right, yeah. No, exactly. Right. Tell me I'm wrong. Right. Buffering. But chill out. Yeah, so. Anywho. I had to shut a nigga down one day and shit. I'm like, hey, fuck is you doing? You don't take all of that, nigga. Don't make me do it for you, dog. Because you making a whole lot of motherfucking noise. Fuck is all that? Stop. I dare you to ask me who the fuck I am. Nigga, I'll throw you out the goddamn window. Nigga, bitch. See, I'm better at it now, though. Now, I mean, that's comedic for me now. That's how I act in comedy. But really, I'd be like, listen, check this out. Okay. I don't know if a nigga can see it behind my eyes, though. Oh, really? Well, how about this? Why don't you just wait until. Alright? Hold on, let me check with this, Man, my brain feels lit up today. Not really. Like, goddamn, I'll be waiting for that clear-headedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like restlessness, and then a constant dragging feeling of being tired, no matter how much you sleep. I'm like, goddamn, I'm sleeping now. Then I get up, and then I'm like, I'm energetic for a minute, and I'm like, all right, and then it slowly creeps back on me. Like, I'm like, nigga, vampires, whatever the fuck, you know, some type of something draining our energy. Maybe it's my energy. Maybe you find. You know what I'm saying? Random, so random and shit. But then what I like to do is give myself a burst of energy by doing a lot of physical activity, or a lot of activity and stuff like that, and forcing my body above that, whatever limitation has been set on the mind to feel that way. I break it all the time, and then when I come back down from that level of activity, both mentally and physically, I settle here instead of being here. You know what I mean? All the time, because you just let it deplete, and you got to work it all the way back up. It's difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult. The longer you let that shit happen, the harder it is to get up and do something about it. You gain weight, you do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to say that it may be some, you know, it's intentional. It's just making you sluggish and, you know, sitting you down and making you dumb and shit. You know, who the fuck would particularly want to do that to people? It trips me when I think about it. I'm like, who the fuck thinks like that? You know what I mean? Because and if you think about it, you haven't really progressed anywhere because of it. You know what I'm saying? So while you're trying to hold back the human race all the time, like, you haven't really made any progress. And when in the progress that you do make, you fuck it up. You fuck it up. You fuck everything up. You make mistakes with every goddamn thing, because the people who actually have the heart to put into the soul to put into shit, you like, you know, it's weird, man. It's the worst shit ever. Like, you know, it's cool to have a logical mind, logical sense about things and shit, but you have to have more than that in order to survive, right? So. I could really use a massage, you know what I'm saying? My back, my neck. Oh man, this shit. Great. I wish I could get these fucking shoulders busting. Get them busting. Yeah. Yeah, man, but yeah, believe in all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you do. I know you do. I guess you can go watch. I don't know. I guess some of those people are good to watch on Twitch and shit like that. I can't fault myself for not being the most for not being the most you know what I'm saying, comical, light energy, you know, when you don't want to think at all, you want to just laugh, and people do. There's people out watching it, like, they're funny as hell, but this motherfucker's retarded. You know, just watch that shit and it's funny as hell. Like in the games they play, but at the same time, I be looking like a grown ass man. But I'm playing video games too, so I'm gonna talk shit. Like, you playing this cartoony ass game, but I play Gang Beasts and shit like that too. So, but it's another game I want to play, where they got like, it's like dinosaurs and shit. They got ray guns and all that shit. It's like Gang Beasts, but it's a little bit different. I'd play that. And like kittens and all that, yeah, I'd play that for sure. It's a totally different vibe, you know, when I play those type of things. Oh, one thing I want to make mention of that you need to know about. Guys playing tricks on you. False clairaudience and clairvoyance. Don't fall for the bullshit. You got remember I was talking about what's actually speaking through you, when you were speaking outwardly, like when you, okay, things that people you connected to, things you connected to and shit, right? And in your internal universe or whatever, right? And it reflecting outwardly and shit like that. So let's say you look up and you'll look at a sign, and out of the corner it'll look one way, Like you'll swear it said something else and shit, and you look again. Those are real things, but then you have ones that you can make happen. You can see it for what you want it to see it for. You can see it for what it is, and you also can see it for what somebody else wants you to see it for, which is the whole reason for bio API. It's the whole reason for digital hacking of the human brain, is so that because it's all a part of predicting the future, controlling the future. So it's all like little incremental things and shit like that. So let's say, but it's also part of manifesting things too. So you can manifest things by thinking a certain kind of way, and therefore you'll start to see, like when you buy a car and then all of a sudden you see that same color car everywhere, like goddamn, like that's part matrix, part just the fact that you focus more on that because you have that, right? And then you have the computer that's in between that. If somebody wants to change your destiny or change your future and shit, then they try to alter what it is you see. So it's like again, half what you see, then what you hear and shit, right? So they try to alter it by making you see things, or like let's say it's still a battle. So like you'll see numbers. Right, and then you'll see some numbers like, oh, that's the same. That's that number, this number, and that number, right? But now you focusing on that number. You spend so much time looking at that number that you completely ignore the rest of the numbers. Or let's say you like the number 24 and shit. Now you see, oh, 24. I see 24 over there, and 24 over there. You spend so much time, oh, 24, feeling all enchanted and angelic and shit that you forgot that you said 1124 on that motherfucker. Then it said this over here, and you had tunnel vision, so you didn't see the rest of the message. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more open than that. You dig what I'm saying? While still wanting to manifest your own, what you desire and stuff like that, or stay on the beaten path that you would like. But there's a difference between when you fighting to create your own path and manifestation, and then also when you want to walk the path that God presented for you, right? Now that depends on what you want to call God. So it'll be like the design presented to you, but there was already one design, and then somebody's trying to alter the design. But they're not as good at designing as this person per se, but you're a fairly simple-minded creature, and it's easier for you to go astray. You do what I'm saying? So, right? I just noticed it. I was like, this is fake. This is like a fake, but it's been harder and harder as time goes to keep that in mind and shit, because it's just like it's a part of the system, and I stop thinking about it. I just kind of go about things the way I want to go about things. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to like angelic numbers and numerology and shit, I read those too, because those really do make sense and shit. But I'm just saying that the hand that's guiding you may or may not be the hand you want to be guiding you. But it still may be a support system. You know what I'm saying? It's a support system and shit, but they don't always know what the fuck they're doing. I have literally been in the midst of paying attention to or tuning into a design and seeing it, like, somebody's trying to show you something, or like, and follow that instead of my own mind, and it place me in danger. Like, but I've also seen it do that, and then once I got past that particular danger point, there was a lot more success after that. But now I'm walking them along this fucking path, you know what I'm saying? So there may be a broader scheme further down the line, and it's just a gamble and shit. That's why I like to go with what's in here first. Like, someone told me not to fucking do that, but it's a safer bet. When you do that, like, you end up not doing a lot of different things and shit. But well, it depends. You do what you want to do. I'm trying to find a better way to explain it without relying too much on just the willy-nilly and shit like that, because I can feel that there's like the energy around me is like there's certain things trying to influence the conversation. It may just be you thinking, or everybody collectively, thinking and shit like that, like trying to guess words and shit like that. So it's like I have my language center and the words I think of, and then the words that I remember thinking of, and then words that I know I don't know, and then I'll hear a phrase, and I'm like, you know, so that's like something else. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth, man. This is the honest truth and shit like that. Because I mean, I can sit here and play games with you, and not say it, and then it might create a problem in the future. Now, it might just be creating a problem for me in the future, and you might be so goddamn not of your own free will anymore and shit that it don't matter what I say to you. But you know, somebody else out there will get it. You know, and at some point and shit, this is what I need to do in order for my brain to recognize it for what it is. It's not saying anything at all, whether it be on this platform or not. I guess whoever's supposed to be here will be here and shit like that. It's not getting me where I want to be, which is, I'm not even sure if I want to be there anymore. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Plus, I'm a Capricorn, man. So like, when things try to resist me, or when things try to be insistent upon doing something, and I can just feel that the intention is, I don't know, regardless of what it looks like or what it tries to appear to be, it's still like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Something made my arm want to be like, fuck you. You know what else? We say, oh, hello there, bitch, get out of here, suck my dick. Really, I'll be like, yo, let that reverb. Bitch, I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am and shit. Because everybody thinks they're a goddamn demon or some type of god and shit like that, right? Weirdo motherfuckers who don't really understand nothing. You don't understand shit, and you trying to force me to understand the things the way you do, and you fucked up. You walking into a goddamn a fire pit. I'm not following you. Fuck out of here. Well, something tells me to follow me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, man. Which I wouldn't feel inclined to be that way and shit, like, had I not, you know, just said what I said, which is, it'd be wild, man. Shit be wild, dog. But yeah, somebody wants to control everybody and shit like that, you know. I'm picking it apart. This is what I'm deciding to say right now. Some point in time in the future and shit like that, I'll have a better beat on things, and hopefully I'll have this will be a little clearer. But I got J seals all over me and shit, so I got one. One of them, the sixth one, I heard somebody say a sixth seal. Right? This was like years ago and shit. That shit broke, dog. Look, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then everybody wants you to be scared of this whole, you know, the other shit, the reptile shit and all that kind of shit, which that is a scary ass thought, right? That you know, but I don't give a fuck about none of that neither. But these are some highly intelligent motherfuckers, and they like to play games. That's why a lot of people in jail, disappearing, shit, cloned, all that kind of fuck shit. But this is just how I am. And you're gonna have a hard motherfucking time trying to catch me or fuck me up like that. I mean, I might end up broke in the long run and shit like that, but you know, not too broke and shit. I'll make something, but it's just harder for me to do because I'm not a bend over. Fuck you. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? And then they find out more. The more they try that shit or try those methods of fucking whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what type of magician you are and all that kind of shit, nigga. I'm not for it. Fuck you. I'm not for none of that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and it blows motherfuckers' minds every time and shit, how resilient and how strong I am. And I don't like that shit because I'm not even operating at my full potential. I'm like 25% of that. I'm not even 25%. I'm like 10. Fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, you know where you at? Like, fuck, this shit killed me, bro. You know, and then everybody else is just biting on these fucking bullets and shit. And just whatever the fuck it is that they're becoming a part of or becoming assimilated by and shit like that. Good for you, nigga. Good for you. I'm gonna wait it out, dog. In the meantime, I don't know too much about Christ himself. And listen, I don't give a fuck what you talking about or what you say about these Bibles and all that shit. Cool, I'm gonna read it. I read some of it and I love what it says and all that, you know, and what it has to say and all that kind of shit. But dog, you know what I mean? Ain't that the same motherfucking thing as everything else, nigga? How old is that? Dog, I can't even go back and read a magazine article online that ain't different than it was the first time out. The game I played yesterday will be different today because of an update. Fuck is you talking about? And that's y'all niggas' problem. You know what I'm saying? But I'll go with Christ and Christ energy before I go with anything else. You know what I'm saying? At least I know that to be something that wants better for me than I want for myself. Then I'll stick with that. And that'll be my educational platform until I reach the next platform that is more supportive and more understanding and more open-minded. So it's like, well, this is what we needed you to understand here. And if I'm anywhere near, you know, connected to or aligned with who I think I am, like, see, look, now that's the right woman to come around. But see, I feel like it's the same woman in a way, but her energy's different. Yeah, you look better. Yeah, I can sit with you and shit. I can't fucking sit with you. Whatever the fuck it is you got going on. I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I hate being disrespectful. I'm just like, you know, I hate when motherfuckers make me feel like I gotta talk to them like that. I feel like goddamn Stephen Hawking on Family Guy and shit. Baby. Why you gotta make me talk to you like that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's how the fuck it's gonna be. That's how it's always gonna be. There ain't enough spells in the world, nigga. Like, dog, the more you try that shit, the more we're gonna meet in here and shit like that, the more you're gonna see what type of person I am, and you're gonna see me looking at you like, what the fuck is you doing? This is what's gonna be. You gonna have to calm that shit down before you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk nice to you bitches. Hold on. You know, and then you got, let me explain something else to you. Let me just break this shit down, some of what I've been doing. I don't tell everybody everything and shit like that. I know it may seem like that, but I sound kooky. But, yeah, man, the rest of the bullshit that people is on, yeah. So, as far as the following is concerned, and people, look, go run in whatever direction it is you're gonna fucking run in, okay? That's cool and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to be offended when I see people being like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, you're foolish as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that I'm the guy to follow. I'm just saying that if you actually listen to anything that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't ringing no bells. Don't ring no bells. That's why I'm glad that there's people over me and people that have reached a certain, you know, that's great for you and shit like that. And I have my part and my role in whatever I have it in and shit. Like, because, you know, they have their understanding, and then I'm glad that they were there first because I learned things from them, you know, and I'm like, damn, that makes a lot of sense, you know. But then you have people who are hiding the information all the time and shit, but that's what makes me just more and more outspoken in the way I am, you know. This shit's coming to a close. This is about to collapse, all of this bullshit. I'm not saying that end, I said collapse. It's coming to all the current motherfucker, yeah, the Federation of Light, what? Right. So then you have, hey man, listen, let me put you on a blast, though. I will out your ass. You know what I mean? You and your computer mouse. Yeah, you at the desk. You know what I mean? Like, motherfucker. Like, nah, bro. Like, this shit crazy. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I feel like I'm finna phase out of fucking existence in a minute. For real, nigga. This shit's wild. But I mean, I feel better talking about that than I mean, just what it, you know, whatever the fuck. You know, so, you know what I can really say? Damn. Yeah, try not to catch an attitude about, you know, it's just, what was that? People, shit they do and whatever the fuck. Yeah. This shit right here is bugging the fuck out of me. And you know what? This is my fault. I told you why. Because I had reached a point where I was clear-headed and shit like that. Well, I was clearer-headed. I wasn't all the way there. And shit might have been. I was similar to where I am now, but I fuck around. I started doing drugs again. I didn't even do that much, but I did enough. I did enough of that shit. I did enough, and that might not have had nothing to do. See, what I feel like is this. What happened was, the shit, you know, dopamine started pumping and this shit, and it lit my brain lit up. It was just a receptor. It was firing like a motherfucker. So when that happens, there are certain things that are drawn to you. right? And I got some dog ass perception. So when I reach a certain fucking point of thinking, it was like, and then, you know, it just was perfect timing and shit. It was synchronized though. It was you know, the way it was supposed to be and shit, which I wasn't too frustrated about it. But anyway, so this fucking thing comes flying through the goddamn house. Actually, it didn't come flying through the house. This is what happened. So what happens, you know, when you do drugs, which is why I really shouldn't be smoking weed either and shit, because it lowers your vibration. Weed is a way of kind of compartmentalizing your way of thinking too. It makes you feel heightened for the time being and shit, but at the end of the day, it really leaves you clogged there, and it leaves you reliant on it in order to reach those states of heightened existence and shit, mentally and shit, right? So, yeah, so. I was in the bedroom and so I was in the back bedroom and shit, and I'm sitting there, and I got up. I'm gonna go walk towards the door, and somebody said, like, something got my attention. I was like, hey, and I turned around and I looked, and there was a black ball. It looked like this, like it was like this and shit, right? And it was like this, and it just kind of came down from the ceiling like that. And it was sitting there, but it wasn't a ball. It looked almost like hair, like a hair ball. But like a spider coming down on the web and shit. It was just moving, and it was like that. And it was like, right? And it had this spider look to it, and it was like moving like a spider. And I was like, got closer, and I'm looking at it. And then when I got all the way up on it, it was a spider, but it was moving. It was vibrating, like it was moving around, like, right? So it was doing that. Let me just take this off here. I want to show you what I'm talking about. So it was moving like right in front of me, like, and I was looking at it. And as I'm looking at it, I gotta remember what they were saying, but it was, imagine, you know what vapor looks like to come off of the sidewalk when it's hot. That was around. It was a vibration. It was like some type of fission and shit. And it was, I missed this shit, dog. I mean, I still see it now and shit, which I'm ramping back up and all that kind of shit. So whatever, I'm gonna be flying the fucking shit. One way or the other, nigga, I'm gonna be doing that shit. So somehow I'm gonna get there. Well, I'm a different type of nigga, you know. So anyway, so this shit's moving like, and I'm looking at it, and then in my mind's eye, what I saw was two fingers, because it did like this, and it took the spider, which was like, almost like, oh, excuse me, it wasn't a spider. It looked like a spider at first. It was a spider. It was a spider at first, and then when I got closer to it, it was an ant. And it was an ant, and he was trapped. Like, he was moving like this, and then he balled him up. He crushed him. He balled him up, like, and I watched the whole, because he was invisible. So he balled him up, and he crushed him, and balled him up, and he rolled him around into a ball. And then it flattened, and it stood up, and it was a tiny soldier. Like, I was like, oh shit. I was just looking like, what the fuck? But mind you, the whole time it's moving, it's vibrating, like, it's like not even a symbiote. It's like black smoke, but it's vibrating. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I know when people say the black smoke and the demons and all that, I understand all of that. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what I mean. I know what that is. Like, I don't know what it is necessarily, but I know what you mean. And I might be miseducated here and stuff like that, or this is just the education that is due to me because of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound crazy and shit, but certain people can handle certain shit and other motherfuckers can't. You know what I'm saying? So this is some shit that I was like, what the fuck? And now this is, that is ascertainable to me. The murdering of babies and shit is out. I can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of the curiosity or the human nature, the curious mind, and how you want to see, some shit, you know, you like, it's like, that's just what the human mind is. And that you have people who are in denial and shit like that. They'll never even reach this level where we can have this type of conversation. The room may be getting smaller right now, but that's good though, because I really want to keep it between us anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the closest thing I can relate that to is like when you get a haircut and your hair falls off, and then, you know, it's like fuzzy hair like that, but just add a vibration to it, right? It's so different. and or a fly flying around the room. You ever seen a fly flying around the room and got up on it and it wasn't a fly? I've had that happen too. Bump into you and shit, and it's like a dot. It's more flying around that bitch like it's acting like a fly. And then when you get up and look at that motherfucker, I got a chance to actually look at it. It wasn't a fly. It was just a black ball. I'm like, what in the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And you like this kind of stuff, huh? Come closer. Come here. Come here. So, and what happened? So, what happened after that? It came down from the ceiling. It was like, what, the peeling paint? The peeling? Okay, somebody's, well, man, I'm afraid to do that. I don't want to do that with you and shit. But no. So look, yeah, there was the paint peeling on the walls before and shit. Like Silent Hill, I've seen that shit before too. Like the walls, like there's like something that, there's a dimension, man. And it's like, but it was like, the paint was peeling, but it wasn't actually peeling. It was like dust. It was like shaking from the ceiling and shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was like falling through the ceiling and shit. And at this time, when this was happening, there was helicopters flying overhead, right? So they were like quiet, but they were loud, but they were quiet. So they got people out here that, you know, that they be on top of that shit. Like, what the fuck's happening? What's going on over there? Right? These motherfuckers fly by and shit. They flying around or whatever. And this is a different time. This happened. This is something else that happened. So yeah. So anyways, but at this point in time, so what happens is I turn around. Actually, no, I went to go lay back on the bed. I was like, what the fuck? That shit left, and I was like, huh. And I went and I lay back down on the bed and shit, and I went to go turn around, and there was me. But it wasn't me. It was like, it was looking at me. It was on the edge of the bed and shit. It got up on me. It was looking at me like, and it was like this. Half my face, but I was jet black. And half my face was looking at me, and it was dark eyes and shit like that, and the rest of it was just like vibrating. It was just like not fully made yet. So I was like, it was just looking like, I was like, holy shit. I was just looking like, what the fuck? Right? And then it was gone. But I thought it left out the window. It didn't. It went into my fucking third eye. You know what I'm saying? Blocked it up. Well, it did and it didn't. Maybe just looking at it did that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I've been having to work that shit out ever since. But this is the funny thing. It was there before. It was something that I had got rid of that came back. You know what I'm saying? So, like, which reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty. I seen that episode afterwards and was like, that's funny as hell. I think that's kind of what happened and shit. Like, so somebody did something to the planet and they lifted some shit off of the planet, and then somebody brought some shit back. Like, it slowly like collected and shit. I was like, but yeah. So I was like, cause then afterwards, it took a minute for it to settle though, because after I was still good, but I was slowly becoming more and more frustrated. And then my eyes felt sleepy afterwards. Like, I always felt like there was something in my eyes. Like, God damn, I'm falling asleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I still have that issue and shit. Or whatnot. So, or, you know, or whatever and shit like that. I mean, I'm not really with the, for full-on integration into, or whatever the fuck, ego, because that's what I think it is. But also, I think it's false ego. I think there's ego and a representation of ego that we have going on, and then you have the actual thing, then you have the false thing, and then you have the human false thing that we've made that we don't know about, like the CIA and shit. Like, they have their own version of the same bullshit that looks similar to it. You know what I'm saying? And then amidst all of this shit is people killing each other, motherfuckers snatching each other's organs and shit like that. Like, whenever, how you doing? Whenever they do that, whenever you kill somebody, everybody has, you know, well, I don't know about everybody, but people have orbs around them, white orbs and shit, right? Like, surrounded by them and shit. So whenever somebody that has all of those connections and shit dies, right, they have to go somewhere else. So you might catch a glimpse of a bunch of orbs moving. through the sky, and they go back into the sky. You'll see them, they'll fly off somewhere else and go help somebody else, or they'll just float off into the sky and shit. But you got to be looking. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. Some shit's going on around. The main issue that most people have is they don't actually believe that shit exists, and it does. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to become more condensed now. And shit like nothing is hitting and shit. It's kind of sad, actually. You know, you know, yeah, the shit that you do to each other for money and shit, that shit's gonna fucking, it's crazy. But I mean, it's gotta be just I'm trying to figure it out. Like, yo, and then they got these false dimensions, right? So they got this entire false reality, I think, that they place you in. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've seen the other false realities too and shit. So you have pocket dimensions and shit that look like the same dimension that you occupy, but everybody's there. But see, okay, so and they playing games with you. So like whoever, I'm not saying whoever because there's no reason for me to say who, but if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But so you have you can walk into those dimensions and do whatever the fuck it is you want, right? So people go in there and they do whatever it is they want and shit like that. They play around in there. I think that fuck your express permission. Somebody be trying to figure out what they gonna do. You know what I mean? I'll be looking like, dog, listen. Yeah, anyway. At the same time, this ain't for them, it's for you. You know what I mean? They be like, yeah, somebody gave you something and they about to take it back. That's how I feel about you. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck it. Or at least anytime you look at me that way. You know what I mean? Always be looking at you crazy. Like, it's like people who do witchcraft and shit. You know what I'm saying? They have it figured out. They up here, they sitting there in these little fake thrones, you know what I'm saying? And they like to look down on us. They like to look at everybody all fucking like bipedal, yeah. Yeah. Look at everybody all funny and shit. My goal is to try to maintain my calm. I hate being upset about it and shit. I'm like, yo. But then when you see who these people are, man, a lot of them you worship and shit. Like, you really think that most of these motherfuckers, and they be like terrible people, dog. You know? Like, that's crazy, you know? And then also, you know, I recognize why other people, why they disappear. They get up there and they see how those people are and shit, and they be like, fuck you, fuck this. And they're like, no, I'm good. You know, but I mean, they're not really different from where we are, where everybody else is. So it's like, so really what it is somebody who has things that everybody wants and just gives them to people who really don't need to have that type of shit because they knew what was going to happen. But I feel like perhaps they've done that because they knew what to expect later. It's like I was talking about that design. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. I mean, you would hate me for it, but it would be like, you know, I would expect you to fucking crack that wall, that cell wall, and just blow up out there, just explode. You know what I'm saying? And there would be nothing they could do to stop your ass. You know? That'd be like my love, what I would give you if I could do that kind of stuff. But you would be like so hurt. You know what I mean? Overall. Which I'm thinking that's what God is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
You know what I mean? There's so much more. There's so much more. It's ridiculous, dog. Yeah, oh yeah, my bad. These pocket dimension things. But I don't really know too much and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this guy over here, that guy's gay. Not that that's a problem for me or with me, you know, like that. You know, I don't really care about that. But first of all, you drink too much. You drink way too much. You know what I'm saying? You have an attitude for whatever reason you have an attitude, but that's really because of your own failures and shit. You shouldn't be mad at anybody except for yourself. And that's your way of being defensive, calling everybody else pussy. There ain't nothing you can do about nobody else anyway. You ain't even got yourself under control. What you gonna do? Self-destruct? Don't destruct around me. Yeah, keep that shit to yourself. Don't come over here or over there with them, or don't go anywhere with anybody else and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Spill that shit all over everybody else, man. You need to spend more time with yourself. You know what I mean? Because you the pussy. Actually, sir. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy, bro. Just sitting around being hateful and shit, and spiteful to people and shit, and drunk and smelly. You know what I mean? When last time you washed your hands? That shit's crazy. You know? But again, like I said, I be trying not to be. Not trying not to be. I'm not very hateful. I'm not a very hateful person and shit. I just, you know what I'm saying? You know? I don't know, man. I think that shit's beyond me now. I don't know how. You know, it's like you got people who they'll lie to you, and they drain you. So like they giving you bad information, they sending you down the wrong path all the time, and they getting paid for it, and they okay with it. You know what I mean? I'd rather not be that, but I still want to be able to be successful, right? Well, I am successful, but you know, it's a process. You always got to grow more in order to experience more, in order to become more of what it is you are, in order to be more successful, right? So, it's wonderful, actually. I hate the way this looks, though, but I can't help it. Kind of just looking to see people, man. I wonder if you end up being afraid of those people. I'm thinking about being a rich and famous motherfucker, right? But being terrified of everybody you meet. You know? And then look, and then you're an asshole to everybody you meet, right? Like, but, so, man, I've seen, like, people treat people really poor, really bad, man. Like, just shitty towards people. Hey, man, you know what I don't like, bro? That shit Rick Ross was doing, what the fuck was all that shit? First of all, that shit was, look, that shit was gay. That shit was ignorant. It was fake. You know, what was that about? What was all of that? That shit was weird, bro. And nobody wants to say this shit. I don't like, dog. You know, it just felt weird as fuck, bro. And then he had them fake weights on that goddamn, on that fucking bed. What the fuck was that about? What was that shit about, dog? Mo, get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. You know, put the leg up and shit. And my man, like, and then what the fuck? Who was he going? Was he going along with that nigga? What the fuck, man, bro? What, man? That What is that? What was that? What was that? Why would you put that out there? Like, what was that? And then they fake ass weights. Is that a joke? That, you know, like, what the fuck? Man, look, this shit is satire, dog. Shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. It wouldn't have been so weird if he didn't. You gotta watch the video. If he didn't fucking be like, get the fuck back. Move. Like, that's like, what is that? I was like, what is that? I'm just sort of, it just feels, there's a sensuality there. There's a sensuality to that whole thing. It's not even empowering. It's so weird. It's like, what do I want to know? What is that? And then what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know, I hope DJ Khaled ain't like that. Cause I like DJ Khaled. But then, man, you'll meet a motherfucker, man, and then he'll be like, oh shit, man, be like the fakest motherfucker on the planet. Like, god damn, you know? That's where you operate from. You know, I was never really into Rick Ross though. I thought this whole shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, everybody gets their give what they get and shit like that, ill-gotten or not. You know what I'm saying? I just feel for him, for you, for real. You want to know about that? That shit is gross. It's a gross understatement, as a matter of fact. I believe that he made his bed and now he has to lie in it, and that's not what he wants to know. Why would you behave that way? You know, damn, if only I could describe to you what I see. Like, you know, women aren't enough for me. We're on another level. Yeah, man, and this one bro, she keeps popping in and shit like that, but she's part of a family that, she's beautiful though. She does look good. She might be the only one that has her shit together. I want to know more. But at the same time, she, I'm just rehearsing. Shit's wild. Yeah, I can't, I try to fucking dress my speech up and shit. Dress up the way I speak and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this right here, this is dressed up. You know what I mean? The more I speak from the heart, the more, well, I don't know where I'm speaking from necessarily, but the mark. Yeah. I can see being playful like that, playing out, whatever happens. I'm like funny as hell, just ignorant. Move. But it was like too flexy. There was too much of that in there. Too much of it in there. And then a combination of that and trying to sound sexy was smooth. You know what I mean? But also, it felt forceful. And then, it felt homosexual. It felt, which is, like, no, it's, I would say neither here nor there, but that's not true. I mean, neither here nor there as far as whatever it is you want to do with what you want to do, that's on you. But, portrayal. And I'm looking at that man, and then he was like a goddamn puppy. And he ran back over there and fucking. Why would you put yourself in a position to be owned by somebody like that? You're obligated to him, otherwise you lose your fucking just to get up. And then also you're obviously a kind person, so you're trying to fucking look out for the motherfucker. But how much money? And you know what's funny? That whole thing could be an act. They could turn that camera off and shit and get the cracking the fuck up. It's like that because he wants to appeal, you know, to appear to be whatever the fuck for whatever reason it is that he appears to be that way. That could be a defense thing. You know what I'm saying? In order to keep people away from him in a certain manner. You know what I'm saying? I got to look at it all from all angles and shit. You know. Leg day. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say on the subject. You better go watch Pornhub and jack off and, lie some more or lie to somebody else about what it is you got going on or whatever the fuck it is you do. You know? Where's the world? Where's the world? Look at everybody. What the fuck's going on, man? I don't even have time for that shit, dog. That shit made me not want to be bothered with nobody. I don't even like, look, but I mean, I like going out and stuff. I be out sometimes, you'll see me, But then, it's like everybody's so goddamn fake, man. Man, you'll have a broad climbing all over you and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll have one that don't want to be bothered with you, and then other people will come around who will be like, know who you are and shit, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, she can't take her goddamn eyes off you. Now but it's so fake. But you can see there ain't no heart in it. It's like a shell with eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just, doing whatever she can to get your attention or appease you. In the meantime, to get what she wants. You would let me fuck you? You know what I mean? Like, do you even know why you spreading your cheeks right now? You just, and look, and then you even faking an orgasm. You faking all of that shit. You gotta fucking use goddamn pussy, lubricant and shit in order to be wet. That's how much you don't enjoy what it is you're doing. And then look, you done got to a point where you done convince yourself that that's what the fuck it is you're doing, but your pussy know better. You know what I'm saying? Your pussy know better. It knows better. It's just like, dog, what are we doing? I'm tired. What the fuck are we doing? This shit ain't even cute. And then these fake, I just cannot get over the amount of fucking plastic booties running around this motherfucker. You know? God damn. Fake titties, fake ass, fake lips. You might as well literally be fucking a man. You might as well be fucking whatever it is you want because you can, because nobody looks the same. Nobody looks like, women don't look like women no more. I mean, when I see women that look like women, they almost don't expect me to be looking at them and shit sometimes. I'm like, bro, you must be out your goddamn mind. Can't you tell? I'm one of them real niggas left. I don't know what I am. I'm just real whatever the fuck. I don't want to say real. I don't like authentic. You can have all of those goddamn words. What words? What the fuck words do I use for me? None. I'm stoic. Hi. Hello. I was just thinking about something. Well, never mind. No, tell me. I gotta explain it to you and shit, and I can't break it down to you the way it's supposed to sound. So now, the way it's supposed to be and shit. I gotta do a whole run of the mill thing and shit. And it's just off. And I just want to make it rhyme. You know what I mean? I just want to make it rhyme. I just want to make it rhyme. I feel retarded. Alright now. And then, yeah, man. This shit, dog. Hey, man. This is getting on my goddamn nerves, man. It's always something. You know? It's all good, dog. It's all good. Relax, man. Relax. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hell's Army. What'd you say, Spawn? I mean, Spawn's, Master Splinter? You know? I don't know. Where would I be without you? Shout out to my psychic friends out there, wherever the fuck you are. I don't know if we're talking for real or not, but hey, why not? Just making shit up as I go. Go. And that's how you turn into a psychopath, man. But, why don't I keep my three-dimensional self and psyche for study? Right? My little buddy. My buddy. You know? Look at him. You know? Perfect him next time. He's an egg now. He's got his nice gold trim on his egg and just be up to him. Look at you. You look great, man. It's me sitting in my fucking hand, holding my knees and shit. I'm sitting in my goddamn hands like. Check that out. I'm smaller now. Time is it Spider-Man time? I think talking to my girlfriend right quick.
And by whose authority are you doing this?
You kidding me? The highest court of justice in the land.
My own
noble authority, Your Honor. And you? What were you doing with that bastard Hakon?
Oh.
You'll have a hard time believing this, but he saved my life. When I came to town, I was infected and no biomarker. People at the bazaar wanted to hang me.
Sure. I'd do it myself.
Why?
But he got me out of there. Got me a biomarker. Can't believe he duped me.
He dupes everyone. Like everyone. I trusted him once too.
Really? Tell me about it.
Maybe someday. But my story's similar to yours. He tricked me. And people died. Better forget about him. Or do like me. When you see him next, make sure you have a crossbow and a bunch of bolts handy.
Okay, enough chatting. Let's go.
Bossy. I like that. We got it.
You don't know. You have no idea.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Wow. I thought you were gone.
Is that why you're not here?
Apparently, Walt was doing these experiments on the sly. Fucking psycho.
And no one in the GRE noticed?
At some point they did. I heard that's why they kicked him out. Too bad it was too late.
Soak up the sun. I'm gonna tell Sophie. Of course I had a chance with Sophie. What you talking about? And I got pictures. Where's Lottie? Oh, hey.
And Hakon, why is he on the list? Because he killed Lucas?
No. I like those blue puppets, the PKs. But no, I don't give a shit about Lucas's death.
And why then?
That, my dear, is a long story for another day. Let's just say everyone on that list deserves a headshot, and Hakon deserves something worse. Fuck! This was always open. We're locked out. Fucking great!
But I think I got the key. Can I grab it?
This is a GRE facility, isn't it?
Oh man, it worked!
Gush.
Where did you get that? You know Dylan?
How do you know Dylan?
No is an overstatement. He contacted me because he wanted to escape the city and waltz. He was frightened. Something must have happened, or he found something.
What could he have found?
Keep you alive.
I don't know. He knew I was in touch with Frank, but then Dylan just disappeared, stopped making contact.
Dylan gave me this before he died. Waltz killed him.
Fucking! So he got him after all.
Also, Dylan told me to find someone named Lawan. You know who that is?
Maybe we were meant to meet each other. The universe brought us together for some fucked up reason.
What?
I am Lawan. Dylan wanted to contact Frank. He said the PK commander, Lucas, found something. Something Walt's been looking for a long time. He wanted to escape the city so that Waltz wouldn't get it.
The GRE key? I have it now.
Probably. Lucas died because of this gizmo. Dylan too. Watch out. Or you'll be next.
He activated whatever he wanted to activate already with it, so...
Invaluable, I suppose. So you better not lose it. Look out!
What's going on?
Impossible. Waltz must have switched on the generators.
Waltz? But why?
Don't have a clue. Who knows what's in that fucker's head? Come on. Hurry, before they go off again.
The train is delayed. The metro service is sorry for any inconvenience. Please mind the gap. Thank you for your attention.
You're fucking welcome. Hurry, Aiden. Seems we have a clear path to the central loop.
Alright, what the fuck was all that? Love at first sight. First pipes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the train is delayed. The metro service...
Fucking on the first night. Thought you were the worst type.
Are we going or what?
You first time.
I was sightseeing.
Funny. Fuck. Oh shit, look! Lights here too! It's fucking unbelievable! Oh, come up to the roof! We'll check it from above! See you at the top!
To lead us to heaven!
Or a reset.
Come on, Aiden, quick! We have to see this from the roof.
I could stay here all day.
Damn it. I was wrong. Can't see shit. I really thought it'd work. We were fucking duped.
Well, at least it's peaceful.
And then I slipped two of my fingers right down the crack of your ass, and you know that's coming.
That's
I
why
gotta feel that
come
ball.
here when I'm pissed off. So a lot, believe me. Look, Aiden, they're back on. They're fucking coming back on.
Whoa.
You see that, Aiden? You see that? It's beautiful. Oh, I can't believe it. No, I just can't believe it.
Come on, you seeing this?
Oh, I see it, Daniel. I'm at a lookout point, and it's quite the show.
How this happen? Dark as hell for 15 years, and suddenly this?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Then drop by the canteen and let's talk. Been missing you like last year's snow loca.
While shotgunning beers and screwing bartenders.
You know me. It's a gift.
We'll meet you there, dumbass.
Something's wrong.
No. Oh, no. Fuck. What the hell's going on?
So that's the fisheye. Okay, how do we get there?
The fisheye's gotta wait.
Gotta wait, but why?
We need to check the substations. One's over there, level with the PK tower.
What about the fisheye?
Listen, I want to help you, and I will help. We'll do this together. But you have to understand, it's the first. It's been the same situation for over 10 years. 10 years of this fucking darkness. We gotta check this out.
How do we get to the substation?
It's an old paraglider. It'll help you get to places you normally can't reach. Just follow me.
Wait! Fuck.
Word. Oh, shit. Whoa! I fucked up already. Jesus. Fuck, I don't want to wake up. Oh, damn. One more again. You are dead. Is that Scarlett Johansson over there on the billboard? So why didn't you let me, Oh, okay. This shit is sweet!
Aiden,
Yeah.
not bad. For a rookie.
It's easier than it looks.
I still can't believe this is happening.
I think Waltz turned the power on somehow.
But why would he do that? He's never helped anyone. Why would he give people power back? Are you sure it was him?
He used the GRE key in the car factory. I think that's when everything lit up.
That makes sense. Years ago, the military took over the plant to secure the energy cells in the hills. But I had no idea they could still be made to work. And power half the city. Keep an eye on that key, Aiden. Hell knows what else can be done with it. We better hurry to the substation.
What happened? Flying over an air vent also replenishes your stamina. Fly into an air vent using the paraglider to get a directional boost. Honey bunny.
Nice. But you better keep practicing if you hope to beat me.
I didn't know it was a race.
It's always a race, Aiden.
My woman, huh? I like my woman. say that shit out loud. You look like you might be one of those type.
Aiden!
What? My turn. My turn.
Practicing if you hope to beat me.
I didn't know it was a race.
It's always a race, Aiden. Way better, Aiden. But you have to control the wind. Otherwise, it controls you.
Yeah.
Okay, from here it's not far at all to the substation. Go there and activate it.
On my own?
You're a big boy. You'll figure it out. There's another one near the metro. I'll check that one. If we get one or both of these working, means we can activate all of them.
Hey, but how do I activate it?
It's not rocket science, Aiden. Those are old systems. I guess we need to make sure fuses and cables are working.
Like, imagine like Grand Theft Auto feeling like this, you know, like more people fucking up there. Oh.
This paraglider.
I got time for that shit.
Can it be made to fly faster?
We got all the time in the goddamn world.
That's something you should ask the Craftmaster about.
I don't want to go back here smelling like goddamn rotten flesh. son is
Those paragliders? It used to be a Night Runner's favorite toy.
Are you a Night Runner?
Me? Night Runner? I wish. They were really something, Aiden. Real heroes. The only thing I had in common with them was substance
got me
abuse.
bang.
But maybe someday.
Oh, so sweet. Yeah, I just heard what I wanted to hear. Kill my ass.
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby.
Hey, you. Seen any signs of renegades around here?
No.
See, Private? Now calm down and let Aglot think.
What's there to think about? Why not head back to base?
Who the heck are you, anyway?
I'm someone offering to help. I'll check what happened to the power. You know anything else about it?
That's top secret military information.
We're trying to figure out how to get up there.
Just go ahead and tell him everything, why don't you? Every last detail.
Well, what's the big secret, huh? We need to get this piece of shit working, that's what.
My colleague's vastly oversimplifying things, but his gist is correct. There are obvious signs of the electricity having returned, and this here appears to be a substation. It and others like it are capable of transmitting electricity throughout the city. We have orders to get this building functioning once more.
Meaning, turn it back on.
Unfortunately, without climbing equipment, access to it is severely limited.
You want the electricity for the Peacekeepers? What would you do with it?
Plug shit in. What do you think?
The gentleman here must be asking how it would affect other people if the control of power is in the hands of Peacekeepers. The answer, however, is relatively simple as well. Whoever controls the power controls the city.
I can climb up there without the equipment.
You'd be willing to do that? You'd be doing a great favor for the Peacekeeper.
Uniform! Take what? Electricity brings all the minds up. Just raring to get flamed.
What was that he said?
I think it was something about his mother and a goat.
PK morons! We'll be taking that electricity. Thank you very much.
Now go ahead and handle that. I'm gonna start climbing up. Oh. I got it.
Gonna free you.
Oh, I got something for you. One of them niggas. Oh, shit. It's gotta be it. That's you, huh?
What about you, bud? Who taught you how to fight like that?
Name's Aiden.
Hey, you guys know this one? What do the bullets say to the man that got shot?
Just passing through.
Yeah!
You severed his limbs with a machete, Nitaf. Technically speaking, that's a melee weapon, while bullets are reserved for...
I'm glad you're fine, too.
Your friend wasn't so lucky.
Yeah. Lately, they've been sending him fresh out of a real shortened boot camp.
Or without any at all.
Recruits. Cannon fodder in Central Command's eyes.
That's enough, Nitaf. Watch your words.
Right, of course. So, how about it, bud? You still want to climb up there? Not
Yeah,
for free,
so-
of course.
We reward specialists fittingly.
Well, no time like now.
If you need any help up there, give us a holler over the radio. Aglot's good with electronics.
However, from here, I can estimate the level of damage done to the apparatus.
Aglot's got a knack for electronics.
Yeah.
I'm inside.
How's it look?
Somebody was in a big hurry when they took it offline.
I would surmise the main circuit suffered a break. Find a cable and connect the source of power to the transmitter. That should restore the circuit.
Oh man, my imagination is exploding. I haven't done shit yet. Trying to fucking get my goddamn, you know. I didn't imagine that shit though. That shit was weird though. That whole thing with them fake weights. I'm not really big on creating human at other people's expenses and shit, but you know, you walked into that one. Well,
Yep, I'm on top of the substation, trying to connect the power
Your
to the
dick is still here.
It wasn't a piece of cake in here after all. Sure you're gonna make it?
I met a bunch of PKs who couldn't get to the substation themselves.
So that's why you haven't called me yet.
You should see them. Get to decide which one I like more.
You know that'll cost you, right?
Oh, what's gonna cost me?
Peacekeepers. They're all right, but they're not the sort to help out of the kindness of their hearts.
I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't for them. Besides, they're down there and I'm the one up here.
Tough choice, huh? I wouldn't give it to them. I mean, fuck them. They have their own men. And what about the free folk? Someone should be on their side. Who else, if not people like us?
I'll think about it.
Just don't take too long, Gajo.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I'm already done here, and you're dicking around over there.
Always with the competition, huh?
Well, dick around over there then.
Alright, plugged it in. What now?
Activate the control unit. It's in the control room.
On my way.
Your help is an important contribution to make this city safer. I just wanted to say that so you feel appreciated, and so you understand how important this is.
Okay. Thank you. I guess.
Right. Also, you sound like a pretty nice guy and shit like that. Hopefully you're on the up and up, and we don't have to resort to any. We both see each other's motherfucker. We see each other's benefits. And, you know what I mean? We can just de-escalate from here. Mutually beneficial partnership or relationship is what I mean to say.
Inhibitor container nearby.
I may not look like much, but, the survivors, that would be my chicken on it. Yeah, tomorrow. All right, guys. It doesn't mean you guys can't get power and water.
In your chain. Meet me back at the canteen.
Here's my chain.
Could be the start of something beautiful.
That's what I was thinking.
Everybody! It's a miracle! We got
Yeah, it is. Let me Darth Vader, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, pal?
He used to be so humble. Now he struts around like a peacock.
How's that?
Watch yourself, Bonnie.
Hey, I am. I'm watching you too.
I was hoping to save you from this here.
Fucked up, man. Make me feel uncomfortable, dog.
Have you decided what to do with the brain?
Cut that shit right back off. You reading that bitch in the dark. Damn, I didn't get my goddamn infectious disease kit.
There are a lot more substations. If we could get them all going, that would be something. Power to the entire city. Imagine that!
Oh, you fell?
Maybe I'll hit up some of the others.
Work, damn you.
Something funky's going on.
The fuck you call me?
There's something there. Are you kidding me?
Get your ass up. Shit. Oh, I will. Oh, oh shit. Oh, oh. God, this. Oh, shit. Twisted your ankle and shit. Ah. Nigga foot was like. Really though, what the fuck was that about? Of course, shit rigged. You know? I mean, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. That's a big thing that's undeniable though, you know what I'm saying?
Inhibitor container detected.
Pouring herself off of water now. That's your sting. Sting, big boy. You come in here and she cuddled up with a nigga in the corner kissing on him and she sitting on this goddamn lap. Like, oh, that's a wrap. Oh, okay, well, I had the wrong goddamn idea. And then she jumped up real quick. That made it even worse. Like, oh, this is even whacker. You should have just sat there.
Luan? Luan, you there? Luan?
I'm here. I'm quite back.
Hakon? Really? Who'd have thought he'd be...
And then all of a sudden, everything. Buildings, billboards, street lamps. It all lit up like some goddamn carnival.
So if the power were to stay on, I could open my business back up. Maybe not 100% right away, but for...
Has Luan been here?
If anyone knows, it's the bartender.
Nah.
So anyways, my business. Have to check.
Hey, looking for Luan? You know how I can find her?
She was just here.
Boo! Still didn't break your neck? Good.
This him? The Gajo you were talking about? Damn you are. I've heard a lot about you.
His ass real close to that nigga, didn't he?
Huh. Haven't heard a thing about you at all. Do we have to see Frank?
Tukangano, Raki Resa Aja, Obchinwe Chibiasa.
Back off, jackass!
What?
What are you talking about?
That Levant friends are my friends.
Daniel says that to get the power flowing, we have to reactivate the other substations.
Or you can tell me what Rocky really said.
The power plant's on, but the cables couldn't take it. 15 years took a toll. Atrophy musculare means juite.
Untrained muscles wither. Come on, Frank's room is over there. Let's figure out why Waltz turned it on in the first place.
Good talk, Gajo. Better watch your back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll fucking do that.
Get to it.
So,
are we going?
One thing about Frank. Do you see these people? Anywhere else, they'd be savages at each other's throats, but not here. Here, they stay calm, cool, and collected, 'cause of Frank. They respect him, because he was a Night Runner. Everyone here owes him something, including me. If it wasn't for Frank, I wouldn't be here.
So where would you be?
In a dark zone as a fighter? Or in some den, high and about to get higher? Frank will help us.
Better get a little cock in you,
You
huh?
can rely on him too. Trust me.
Few cocks on you?
Ready? Let's go.
I'm glad you turned out better than that, because that ain't no way to fucking live.
Frank!
They slaughtered us. One by one like fucking rabbits.
Frank? Frank, it's me. Wake up!
You? What the fuck you doing here? Interrupting my conversation with...
Rovik's been dead for years, Frank. Pull yourself together. You got a visitor.
And who's that? Queen of fucking England? I gotta act all dainty now?
This is Aiden. He has the GRE access key. Waltz used it to turn on the electricity in town.
Working GRE key? You're full of shit.
Show it to him.
Maybe not introduce me with something I could offer that can be taken from.
Where'd you get it?
From one of Waltz's men.
So you one of Waltz's men too?
Hey, easy.
You got motherfucking power?
On our side. We think this contains data proving what they did to us in the hospital.
So you still believe you'll find out why Waltz fucked up your childhood? Okay, I'll tell you. Ready? Yeah, because he's a fucking psycho. He's fucked in the head. That's your Holy Grail and Ark of the Covenant all in one, Lawan. Happy? Aiden, right? You and Lawan can get the fuck out of my face now. I got more important things in my mind. It would have worked if that fucker had showed up at the TV station. You were right, Ravik. Fucking traitor. Without him, we were like kids with slingshots going up against tanks.
We're not finished here, Frank. This contains info on someone I'm looking for, too. I need to know how to read it.
It's a fucking key, not a diary. You can use it to open doors, start the electricity, but it's useless on its own. You need someplace to stick it. And before I tell you where you can stick it, get out. You're giving me a fucking headache. Ravik, you fucking bastard. Why did you come back for this mission?
Why do you have to say it like that?
Everything went wrong. So many people. So many wonderful people.
Lawan, it seems we're done here. Let's go.
Waltz turned the power on with this key for the first time in years. And I doubt he did that out of the kindness of his heart. And you don't give a fuck? Frank, get your shit together. You were a legend. Fucking commander of the Night Runners. Do you even remember that?
That Frank is dead, Lawan. He died with the others at the TV station.
Why the fuck would Waltz turn on the power?
Don't ask me. I don't have a clue. But if you're looking for the GRE database, you need to find a terminal to access it. The thing is, I have no idea where one could be. And those who knew are probably long dead. But the good news is we'll probably be dead ourselves soon enough. Cheers. Now, get the fuck out of my quarters.
Fucking drunkard.
Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, I'll get you though. Drink it off so he can't get in.
You hear that? Fuck, something's happening. Will you check? I'm right behind you.
It's not possible! For God's sake, I've seen them! We're the peacekeepers, for Christ's sake!
To all units, renegades are in the center loop. I repeat, renegades are in the center. They're surrounding the fisheye.
Damn.
Can anyone hear me? Over?